Mumbai Indians have finally snapped their losing streak against the Gujarat Titans. The 20-run win that the Mumbai Indians had against them in the Eliminator has put them in Qualifier 2, where they will take on the Punjab Kings. Now, in this game, there were plenty at stake for one simple reason. Mumbai Indians had lost both their games in the league stages against the Gujarat Titans. The last match in which they lost on the final ball created a lot of bad blood. Mumbai Indians were playing gamesmanship at the Wankhede Stadium, and there they decided to stall the game to ensure that they did not come back out when it was rain curtailed. Gujarat Titans were furious, and because of that, there was tremendous hostility after that game ended. And even in this game, before the start, you could see the hostilities. Hardik Pandya had not won against the Gujarat Titans as captain of the Mumbai Indians. On the other hand, when they came for the toss, both Shubman Gill and Hardik Pandya, there was some coldness. Initially, the handshake was not done. When Hardik spoke, he then shook hands. But that shaking of hands also did not look very friendly. That set up what would be a very hostile clash. Gujarat Titans, when you look at the way how they started the game, you would wonder what was the prime factor behind their loss? It was the fielding. Catches dropped, including 2 by Kusal Mendis alone. Rohit Sharma and Suryakumar Yadav both got a reprieve. And when you look at it, Gerald Katsia also benefited from a dropped catch when he also dropped a simple Rohit Sharma catch. 3 and 9 and one more catch dropped of Suryakumar Yadav. It meant that Gujarat Titans chose their worst day to have their worst fielding performances. Now, Johnny Bairstow, who was the replacement for Ryan Rickelton, stepped up and played a typical Johnny Bairstow knock. Remember, in the IPL, Johnny Bairstow always used to have success as an opener when he partnered with David Warner for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Here, with single-minded focus, Johnny Bairstow tore into the Gujarat Titans bowling lineup, and by the end of the 7th over, they had managed 80 plus. Bairstow was the aggressor. Gujarat Titans, not helped by their poor fielding, also shoddy captaincy by Shubman Gill. Too many changes, no idea of what the bowlers should stick to when it came to their plans, and that is why Mumbai Indians benefited. What a time for Rohit Sharma to notch up his highest individual score when you have to look at the IPL playoffs. He had hit a 55 years ago in that final against the Delhi Capitals, but we knew his poor record in the playoffs. What a time for that, for a course correction. Although his strike rate of 162 might come under a bit of a scanner, but when Johnny Bairstow was going so well, maybe he could be sidelined in that process. Suryakumar Yadav also had a decentish run. He was benefited by some very poor bowling from Gerald Katsia. Then Naman Dheer and Hardik Pandya ensured Mumbai Indians managed to go to 220 plus. Now, boosted by what RCB had done against LSG, many people still felt that, okay, perhaps this could be chased down. But 230, 240 isn't chased down that regularly. And Gujarat Titans, already battling the absence of Joss Butler, had a body blow when Shubman Gill was strapped plumb in front by a Trent Bolt in-swinger. When there is little bit of swing on offer, be it Trent Bolt, be it anybody else, Josh Hazelwood, Mitchell Starc, Pat Cummins, India's batters freeze. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, you look at it, whenever there was swing on offer, no Indian batter survived. Shubman Gill is no exception to the norm as well. Gill's technique against the swinging ball, which also exposed him slightly in England when he played that Birmingham test, as well as the 2 WTC finals, showed that yes, if you land the ball in the right area, if there is some swing, Gill could struggle. Is it a sign of things to come? We hope not, but it's already sent some alarm bells. Then came the partnership which was thrilling to watch. Washington Sundar and Sai Sudarshan. The Tamil Nadu Titans, which I like to call them rather than the Gujarat Titans, put in a masterclass of a performance, and they were with the run rate until the cheat code came. Jasprit Bumrah potentially bowled the ball of the tournament. A Yorker. Washington Sundar was trying to make room, but such was the skid of the ball that it snuck through and flattened the leg stump, and it also flattened Washington Sundar. He was on all fours. He just did not know what happened. And that was a body blow to Gujarat Titans. But Sai Sudarshan was still there. 750 plus runs, and then he tried a ramp shot, a poor shot under the circumstances, and he was bowled. That ensured that Gujarat Titans, already feeble middle order, had problems. Full tosses could not be dispatched. You look at anybody, Shah Rukh Khan, you look at Shafin Rutherford, you even look at Rahul Tewatia, everybody struggled. When the equation became 24 of the final over, Ashwini Kumar stepped up along with Richard Gleeson, and with Bolt already bowling a brilliant 19th over, it summed up the fact that perhaps it was not meant to be for the Gujarat Titans. But Gujarat Titans, they will only have to blame themselves for their exit, because had they won even one or the last two league games, they could have played the qualifier. And maybe RCB could have been in the third position facing the eliminator today. But that was not meant to be. RCB's poor show in the last couple of games ensured that yes, they made up for it. RCB then would beat PBKS in the qualifier one, and GT would have to face the eliminator. And in the eliminator, we've seen Mumbai Indians notch up their alpha male bit. So that is why GT at this point in time, those last two losses really killed off their momentum. Shubman Gill will now have a tougher assignment when you go to England. One hopes that he can do well, but it's a trial by fire. As far as Mumbai Indians are concerned, other teams, be scared. Be very, very scared. This Mumbai Indians lineup wants to really make amends for what has happened in the past 3-4 years. Yes, they did reach qualifier 2, but they lost in 2023 in qualifier 2. Will history repeat itself in 2025? That remains to be seen. But Mumbai Indians are determined to ensure that they beat the Punjab Kings, and RCB versus MI. It will be the dream final in IPL 2025. Because it will be the battle between two of India's biggest stars. And one has to hope that RCB overcome MI so that they can win their IPL title. But standing in that dream final is Punjab Kings. Will they do well in the last two games at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad? We will soon find that out. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this match report. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.